Good morning, guys. I hope you're doing well. This week we wanted to show you how we stay grounded and self-regulate our nervous system on long stretches of travel.
So when we're in a spot like this, where we're really secluded out in the middle of nowhere, we like to come outside in the morning, take off our shoes, ground a little bit, do some stretching. Usually we'd look at the sun, but pretty cloudy, but we don't mind just getting out here, getting a little bit of movement in. Great way to start your day, especially after hectic days of travel.
Another thing that helps me slow down and ground myself is some form of self-expression. Right now, I have been really into drawing or painting. I like to dance, put on like some of my favorite songs and just move the body, singing out loud, and even journaling I consider like a form of self-expression. Just like getting what's in your head out into the physical in whatever way that suits you. Let me put you down here. I'm in my bird watching era and I feel like it's a fun little way to stay present and observe your surroundings. And I recently just started drawing them. It's not too serious, just putting what I see down onto paper. This is my most recent one that you would have seen me do. So fun. American Ghost Hawk. If you haven't seen The Big Year, go watch that movie. It's hilarious. It has Owen Wilson, Steve Martin, and Jack Black, and they are having a big year, which is seeing as many birds as possible around the world. And the sun is out, so this is a bonus. Get that vitamin D.
Are you calling from a cell phone?
Yes. Flat tire.
Do you have a usable spare tire?
Yes.
Okay, tell me what type of vehicle this is. Say car, truck, SUV, or something else.
Van. So, as you could tell by that phone call, we're stuck on the side of the road. Got a flat tire, first flat tire in the van. Just got AAA on the phone. Good thing we got that Premiere. Doesn't mean they're going to be here faster, unfortunately. I'm going to get our spare tire out of the back of the van so that when the guy gets here, you can just... Milo, always unaffected. He has no clue other than those loud noises of cars passing by.
Yeah, even though he doesn't care.
Yep. Not a care in the world.
Nice. Yeah, Cracker Barrel tire is fixed. I gotta go in because it's so windy. Oh, you stay back, kitties. Whew. Wow, it's chaotic out there. I kind of wanted to show you guys how we make ourselves feel comfortable when we're in a parking lot. It usually looks a little something like this. First thing is first, we gotta get cozy, guys. We're all about the cozy here. To do that, gotta get some of these knots out. Get ready for bed. A little bit of this. Honestly, I feel like we can make any place feel like home as long as I'm cozy and I've done like my face routine.
Definitely the little things, I'd say, that make it feel like home.
Yeah.
Because obviously, big picture, we're not home, air quotes, but we're in our home. So
Yeah, just not the ideal spot.
yeah.
I honestly, hold on. I feel like I like to clean my face more and do these steps when we're like in a parking lot. Like I still clean my face, but not as much. Like I don't feel that like need or draw to as much as I do when we're at these spots for whatever reason.
Yeah, it's like weird. It feels dirtier.
Thank you, babe.
One more breath, I was passing out.
Whew. Oil in the face. Damn. Probably wasn't aesthetically pleasing the whole time.
But
It's okay. I had this open. It's okay, guys. Forgive
was
me.
it aesthetically pleasing,
Forgive
Celeste?
me.
Clip.
Oh man, she's oily. In the best way. We're hydrating. Because your girl is dry over here. Riveting content, guys. I know. I'll top it off. Just moisturizer. I guess I'll show you. I mean, I'll show you a little clip of moisturizer, I guess. It's not too crazy. Go and get in the bed, mate. Do my moisturizing.
What are you looking at? Huh?
We're getting cozy. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We're getting cozy. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Guys who moisturize. To make the place extra cozy, especially when we're at Cracker Barrel, we like to put up our shades, which are basically, it was a sun visor from Andrew's old car that we cut up and made it specifically fit our two windows. So the side window and then the skylight. And then, of course, you gotta close the curtains. Just make it basically pitch black in here. Lovely. I'm gonna leave it a little open for right now so we get a little airflow going. The light's off, it'll be like, boom.
There we go.
Another way we kind of regulate our nervous system while on the road. It seems pretty obvious. I feel like a lot of people know this by now, but getting any sort of movement in really helps, I feel like, calm our mind.
Just release any tension, you know, from like driving. And for whatever reason, it's super windy here in Kansas right now. As we're driving through, it's like 25, 30 mile an hour winds with like 45, 50 mile an hour gusts.
Yeah.
So the van's just like moving like this. So it was nice to like drive. We drove, well, it wasn't nice to drive through it, but you know, we went to the gym, you know, get a nice release there, relax, and now we get to drive again.
And warm showers, again. That, I feel like, just a nice shower can really help you reset.
It really does.
There was a period when, like in the beginning of our travels, we weren't really going to the gym and moving not as frequently as we are. And it's such a small change that has big rewards. And I know you probably hear all the time, like, oh, just like do a hot girl walk, or like just do a little bit of movement. And it really truly does. It helps so much, like, with your clarity and your everyday wellness. So, you're listening to this and you're feeling sluggish, maybe get a walk in. Maybe sign up for that gym membership. Another thing that's helped me is, instead of being like, I want this physique, I think now I just want to feel good.
That's a good point.
I don't want to like
That's a
look
good
a
point.
certain way now, and then I feel like the effects may lead to looking like my like dream body, but I just want to be able to go on hikes as long as I can.
Mm-hmm.
I want to dance as long as I can.
It's like you're constantly comparing yourself, even to like yourself,
Yeah.
when you're just trying to like strive for some ideal. But if you're just trying to feel good, you're just going for a feeling rather than a look, which I feel like is easier to achieve.
Yeah, and I honestly enjoy my workouts more. It almost takes the pressure off a little bit when you're just going for feeling rather than looks.
Mm-hmm.
But if you are going on a long travel day or anything like that, maybe stop somewhere and go for a walk. Now onwards with this windy drive.
Yeah, it's
Probably listen to a podcast that starts off, maybe like a, I don't know, calming podcast or informational. Nothing too hectic with the wind. I feel like listening to like upbeat music and having the wind going crazy just like disrupts the system.
like we're driving this way and the wind is blowing this way.
It's actually
So
kind
it's
of
just
scary.
pushing straight up the side of it. Yeah, it really is kind of freaky.
While we're here, I guess we'll hit another one then. So like what you're taking in, like music wise or podcasts, has a huge effect on your mindset and your state of being, really. So
Nice.
yeah, like if you're driving and it's crazy outside and you just top it off with more crazy music, like that's just gonna not make you feel good.
Because we'll be listening to music and pulling up to like a new spot, and you know, it's like we're taking in all this new information, and then if it's like also like music in the background and just like, oh my gosh, like one, I don't know where to go, two, I can't like hear my own thoughts, and like, yeah, just jumbles you up. So keep it all in mind, but don't get overwhelmed, but keep it all in mind. Figure that one out.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
Yeah. Same.
All right, onwards.
Look at that wind.
Oh my goodness.
Whew. Long day of driving out there. I tell you what. It's funny that we talked about like calming our nervous system and stuff like that when we were in the Walmart parking lot, because everything really got put to the test. The wind gusts were so bad the whole drive. Hopefully the wind's not messing up the mic on here right now. But the wind gusts were so bad it was just moving the van a lot. It's like a giant sail driving along the road. Like I said, we're driving this way. The wind's blowing straight into the side of the van. So it's super nerve-wracking. But after, 6 o'clock now, we left Walmart at like noon. So 6 hours. Finally made it out here. There we go. Out of the wind. We finally made it out here. We might camp here for like 2 nights. We'll see. But it was a real test. But now we're stepping outside, taking a breather, enjoying the breeze. Just enjoying the quiet because we're literally out in the middle of nowhere, Missouri. So, pretty dope. Oh, we got some hot dogs on the ground. Bacon and cheddar. Boom. Here she is. Just out here.
Do we feel like cooking? No, but I know in the long run it'll make me feel better to have something with more nutrients in it than just a fast meal, like say from like a fast food restaurant. And we splurged a little bit with this creamy jalapeno sauce. Delicious. And then a nice sparkling water, mojito flavored. And that's all I got for you guys. I am exhausted. See you in the next clips.
Good night.
Come on now. Inhale through your nose and contract those intrinsic muscles. Come on. Pull that energy from your perineum all the way. And as you exhale now, relax.
So we basically alternate between like doing a 15-minute meditation or going for an hour with Dr. Joe Dispenza, which you would have just seen. And it really just depends on how much time we have, kind of how we're feeling. But we like to at least hit Joe Dispenza now, I'd say like 2 to 3 times a week. It just requires us to be stationary for a little bit longer. But yeah, I feel like that is a little self-explanatory why we meditate for our nervous system, help ground us, just come into stillness and kind of let everything else fade away. And remember, that's all I got for it. Funny how life works, and we were planning on doing this video, and then all of that chaotic stuff just happened.
Yeah.
Windy cities, flat tire. We didn't film it, but the muffler fell off.
Yeah, the muffler fell off. Not like enough to affect it, but like a part of it like came off.
I feel like everything always happens all at once, but it honestly was nice to have this video to focus on because it really was putting everything to the test. So thank you guys for watching.
We appreciate it. Try out some of that if you want to calm down, or if you like being anxious, you know what to do.